salutations to all of my lovely water signs out there. Excuse me, fire signs. We are listening to water because the fire needs to be cooled. Fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Anger and sadness, but like anger with purpose, like an indignant. Justice. I see you, fire signs. I feel you. You can be listening to this if you are a sun fire sign, or if you have Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in significant placement within your birth chart. That is my cat. She is rubbing on the camera. She says hello. Say hello, Dashmi. So, yes, that is her. She's trying to find a comfortable spot on my lap, and she's digging her nails into me. That is what cats do, don't they, Leos? Huh? Yes. Oh, yes, Dashmi. Okay, so calm down, cat, so I can do this reading. Alright, so I just did the air sign reading, and I'm going to structure this reading like I did that one. Stop it, Shmi. Stop it. Where we have these 3 cards in a general fire sign reading, and then I'm going to pull clarifying cards for each sign of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius as the cards call to me. So today the Divine Feminine is really coming through hardcore, strong. Divine Mother, unconditional love, true love, love for your own good, the greater good, the greatest, highest good for all, with compassion and strength. So let's begin with her. Divine Feminine card for fire signs, please. 1 card, please. Oh, goodness. You get authenticity at my readings. You definitely get authenticity. Okay. Divine Feminine, 1 card for fire signs, please. Oh, I knew it. Kuan Yin. I was actually looking at the Kuan Yin deck, but then decided against it for some reason, and we're gonna look at her from this perspective, I guess, instead. So Kuan Yin, the goddess of compassion, having compassion for yourself first, for your own suffering. I recognize suffering in myself first in order to release it, and I have compassion for that suffering. Dropping the ego and having curiosity breeds compassion. Kuan Yin, Divine Mother Kuan Yin, all about balance. So it makes sense with the music, and why I thought we were reading for water signs is because we need to bring some feminine, watery energy in for you all fiery signs here right now. Connect to this music. It's 417 hertz, cleanses out all negative energy from body and home. Calming ocean sounds. It is on my solfeggio meditative music list. So let's read from the guide what Kuan Yin has to say here. She represents the presence that listens deeply to our prayers spoken from the heart. Kuan Yin is an incarnation of Avalokitesvara, the Bodhisattva of compassion. She's known as the goddess of mercy and is considered to be the most beloved Buddhist deity. Her name translates in Chinese as the one who perceives the cries of the world. It makes sense coming in right now. She is often compared to the Virgin Mary in Christianity because she intercedes on behalf of those who call out to her with humility and sincerity. Scholars believe that the Buddhist monk Kumarajiva was the first to refer to the female form of Kuan Yin in his Chinese translation of the Lotus Sutra in 406 CE. She's associated with the number 33 because she appears 33 times in this sacred text. The Lotus Sutra reveals that the mudra most often associated with Kuan Yin is the Yoni mudra. And you can see she has the Yoni mudra going on right there. Sorry, let me make sure that we've got the camera going. Yeah, okay, the Yoni mudra going on right there. You see that? Her cupped hands symbolize the womb to remind us that we are all enter this world through the female form. The Buddhist saint Miao Shan is believed to have been an incarnation of Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin was originally worshipped as a male deity, but at some point during the Northern Sung dynasty, that was between 960 and 1126, Kuan Yin began to be worshipped as a female. Miao Shan is believed to be the cause of this transformation. The legends of Miao Shan contain beautiful accounts of her saving sailors from drowning in rough seas. Kuan Yin is associated with jade because of its protective properties. In this case, it's said to help with going underwater both literally and figuratively, drowning in the ocean or in a flood of emotions. Kuan Yin is about the deep medicine that comes simply from being willing to bear witness to someone else's pain. To really listen, we have to move from the ego to the soul so that the story we are listening to doesn't become about us or trigger us. This also applies to the moments when we are listening to the story we tell ourselves about who we are. We are often far harsher and less forgiving to ourselves than we would ever be to someone else. Kuan Yin suggests that we listen simply with curiosity. Curiosity allows us to detach from needing to take the suffering of someone we love personally. Curiosity is a door that leads to compassion. It frees us from feeling as though we have to react to what we hear or defend and explain our part in their suffering. We can just perceive the pain that they are in, or we can finally hear our own cries of despair and not seek to judge or justify them. We can just be present to what needs to be heard. Kuan Yin is the powerful energy of giving witness to our own or to someone else's suffering. Often, just a calm, abiding presence of compassion is all that is needed to transform that suffering into clear light. So, ask yourself, what pain or suffering can I listen to now with curiosity? And intend, I recognize suffering in order to release it. Curiosity breeds compassion. And that's a beautiful, beautiful card right there. I like that. Okay. Let's go to the Archangel Power Tarot cards by Radley Valentine. I always say what the decks are and who they're by, because I like to give them credit, and also in case you want to, if a deck really speaks to you, you have the information to go get it for yourself. So one card please for the fire signs. Ace of Gabriel. A gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration. The chance to do something amazing. A sense of wonder. So if you have not watched the general reading that I just uploaded, that is a Trust Your Cosmic Path, I would recommend that you watch that. So whatever your passion is, creative passions, you are going to receive a gift for pursuing those and being quite inspired. And this is not just going to be a gift for yourself, this will be for many. And when that is so, the divine is usually like extra on your side. Like extra, you know. So don't deny that. This is a big deal. And yeah, divine feminine coming through again here. This angel's being depicted as a female. So a wonderful gift is coming your way. It promises passion, opportunity, and inspiration. This is a time of action when you're called to take up whatever activity motivates you most and make great changes in your life. Don't hesitate to move forward. It isn't necessary to know every single detail of what comes next in order to spring into action. You may be offered a new job or promotion, or you could start your own business. Accept new adventures and opportunities with open arms. And this person is like in the wilderness, in the wild, like they're not contained. Like this being, this creative force that's entering here is so wild and free. So this also could mean just a innocent and childlike sense of wonder, or perhaps news of pregnancy or birth. Also birthing of fresh ideas and birthing creative projects. That's beautiful. And the ace, coming into oneness too, into alignment. With deep contemplation and awareness and acceptance, releasing and all of those works, we can achieve an energetic oneness, and that helps to facilitate the journey on your path. So, and just really keep a positive outlook on everything, connect to things that make you feel positive. If you like to dance, or if certain music makes you feel more positive, certain activities, if you like to bike or skateboard, snowboard, whatever it is that you like to do, anything that generates feelings of positivity. And this is movement's really coming through here. Movement and embodiment is really coming through here. So if you can swim somewhere, swim. Go down a water slide. I mean, there's certain activities that if you do them, like, you're forced to laugh and smile and have a good time. I mean, you really are, because it's just, yeah. I went sledding recently with my daughter, who is a fire sign, by the way, and yeah, like, it just instantly was like, like, just like I was a kid, like, elated. I felt like a cartoon character. And it's funny, the other moms are looking at me like, what? Okay. Yeah, I was just like forced to laugh out of just pure positive energy and enjoyment. So yes, stay positive. A positive attitude can carry you through any situation. A positive mindset can literally change the future, allowing miracles to occur. You're also more open and inclined to notice opportunities and to receive gifts that are given to you from the divine and everything. Because if you're in the state of negativity, it's interesting because you won't even notice those gifts that are being dropped at your feet, that are being showered upon you, and you won't be able to do anything with them because you're in that negative vibration. And I'm not saying that the negative vibration doesn't serve purpose or a placement or shouldn't be honored in some way, shape, or form. But at this time, you are definitely being called to step more into those positive vibrations, not just for the good of yourself, but for the good of others. So this super positive mermaid is holding her arms outstretched as she calls you to allow more positivity into your life. Practicing meditation and affirmations can be very helpful in changing your mindset into a positive one. Positivity and negativity are two sides of the same coin. It's good to remember this if you're feeling in a negative state of mind, which sometimes happens in the human realm. All it takes is a different thought to flip the coin back to positivity. Someone in your circle could be needing your input of positivity right now. Shedding light on a tricky situation, literally through your positive disposition, can make a huge difference to others when they are in a negative space. Sharing your positivity is a beautiful thing if those around you aren't feeling so great. Being close to positive people is a bit like having your batteries charged just by being in their presence. Are you in need of a positivity boost? If so, think of some things that lift your spirits, perhaps meditation, a meal with friends, a walk by the ocean, and so on. It's a good idea to make a positivity checklist that you can use when you need a boost. This doesn't mean that you need to be positive all the time, as that would be almost impossible. Positivity is key here. Sea Star sister cards are hope and miracles. So keep hope alive and remember that miracles do happen. And that was the messages from the mermaids by Karen K, who is just a delightful little fairy lady. Oh my gosh. Follow her on Instagram. She's so cute. She really is. She's adorable. All of this community has lovely people within it. It's such a gift to witness and be a part of. So, alright, so my fire signs, that is your reading. So we're going to have some clarity cards for each of you. Starting first with Aries. So let's do the wild elemental cards for Aries. I'm feeling like there's like some, maybe perchance for some of you, some shadow work happening right now. So one card for Aries, please. What can help out Aries right now? Eagle. Keeping eagle eyes. So the eagle is gifted with very broad perspective, high perspective, and can see the bigger picture. So if you are in a shadow place, a dark place, understand that it could be serving the bigger picture, the greater good. Eagles also have tremendous focus capabilities. So tap into, these things up here that we talked about with eagle eye focus and concentration. So eagles will come in and out and in and out, in both physically and with their vision. So, oops, whoa, sorry. Got a little excited with my hand gestures there. So they do that. They go in and out and in and out, and they're able to do that. So really you're being called to do that right now, Aries. Focus in and out, okay? Dancing and breathing. Those are activities that help us to embody those mental and emotional, energetic practices. And then really calling upon divine light, divine energy, divine good here. And then let's see what Miss Moshel Moktusas, who is also a lovely lady. So the Wild Elemental Oracle by Moshel Moktusas. So the eagle attributes are swiftness, strength, keen sight, illumination of spirit, creation, ability to see hidden spiritual truths, connection to spirit guides and teachers, great power and balance, dignity with grace, connections with higher truths, intuitive and creative spirit. When eagle soars into your life, it is never quiet or subtle. Eagle is a sign to reconnect with your spiritual path. So this is a really big sign, Aries, okay? And that just fell over. So this is a big sign, Aries. Alright. She is showing you the way to the highest of your personal truth. The guidance she brings is one of the heart and your higher self. The sky is the limit when you follow your highest directives. What is it that your heart desires? How does this tie in with your spiritual path? What is the bigger picture of these two things combined? And as long as you are open, listen, and allow these answers to come to you, the eagle will show you the way. Okay? Beautiful. So then next we have Leo, and we're going to do the Gateway of Light Activation Oracle for Leo. I really like this deck. This is the Gateway of Light Activation Oracle by Kyle Gray. Alright, so one card for Leo, please. One card for Leo. Order of Melchizedek. Embraced by light, mission uncovered, don't give up. So Leos sometimes get this really self-defeatist thing going on, I've noticed. So even though they have their pride and their arrogance and everything, their flashiness and they do have self-love and stuff. But when things are in a pattern of not going their planned way, they tend to get self-defeatist and want to give up. And this is your sign that you are embraced by light. If things aren't seeming to go to plan, it's just because there might be a better plan that's happening for you, okay? And I know you like to be in control, you are the leader of the pack and all of that, but understand that your current mission is being uncovered, and you're going to have to surrender a little bit of control in order for that to occur for you. Really, you're being called right now actually to tap into Christ consciousness, into the grid, the earth grid, the web, ascended masters, those who have been here before you. You are tied to them. You are embraced by their light. Do not give up, and you will receive blessings. So, Order of Melchizedek. Melchizedek, whose name means King of Righteousness, is the first high priest mentioned in the Bible, the one who initiated all the great teachers that followed him. He is mentioned in several Abrahamic texts, including the Dead Sea Scrolls, and also the Kabbalist Zohar. He is an ancient gatekeeper of the light who is dedicated to helping all those walking the spiritual path to take the initiatory steps to align with the light. The best way to describe this great being is as a wizard. When you invoke him, you will feel the presence of a loving and angelic grandfather who wants to guide you to your greatness. The order of Melchizedek, which was mentioned by Jesus in the New Testament, is a divine order of very high frequency light beings, angels and masters who are working together as an energetic force dedicated to lighting up and outshining all darkness and bringing a greater balance of masculine and feminine energies to the earth. Its members include Jesus Christ, Archangel Michael, Archea Faith, and Mother Mary. By connecting with these cosmic beings, we give permission for our energy to be upgraded by light and to light, so that we can become an even greater vessel of purpose for the world. When you're feeling challenged by something that feels like a big life lesson, call in the order. Order of Melchizedek, light bearers, angelic beings, and cosmic guides, thank you for enveloping me in your brilliant crystal clear light. Oh, that is beautiful. That was beautiful. Oh, so you have learned so much and are now recognizing all the great lessons your experiences and challenges have brought you. The Order of Melchizedek is coming to you today to encourage you to continue on this pathway and not to give up. Even in moments of darkness and fear, there is the opportunity for you to share your light. If you're feeling overwhelmed, it's imperative for you to know you're not alone. Light is with you and within you, and by invoking spiritual support, you will be able to muster up the strength, courage, and focus you need to surmount whatever challenges you face. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. You guys, aww. And look at this. Look at how this is just like exploding up to her. I love that. I love it, love it, love it. Alright, my sweet Sagittariuses. Sweet yet fiery. Sweet yet sassy. Alright. For you, we have the Beyond Lemuria deck by Izzy Ivy. The artwork on this one is so freaking cool. She's so gifted. I love this one. So one card please for Sagittarius, one card. Ooh, Mount Shasta. Number 37. So, connecting with the earth, also with Christ Grid, and also if you are able to visit energy epicenters such as Mount Shasta or other ones that might be near you. Ah, what is with me in this camera today? I'm so sorry, you guys. Challenges. Okay. So, if you have the ability to connect with a local energy center, and you can research that just on the internet, you know, ley lines and energy centers. Mount Shasta is one of them. So, but yeah, you're being called to connect with that for sure. That will help ease not only your mind and emotions, but your body as well. So, yeah. Let's see what the book has to say about that. Your origins, the seeds that make you what and who you are, star beings, sacred power places, unexplained mystical phenomena, intuitive messages and downloads, dreams and visions. Aware that their entire continent would be destroyed, the Lemurians traveled to other parts of the globe. Mount Shasta has a profound connection with the Lemurian people, as it was one place they journeyed. There are many tales of multidimensional beings living inside the mountain and sightings of all kinds of unusual phenomena here. When I received the intuitive message that I would be writing and delving more deeply into the emerging theme of these cards, I had a strong vision to visit this mountain and channel a painting on it. After a range of synchronicities, I found myself there. The ambience of this magical place cannot be denied, and the image you see on this card is what came through. Mount Shasta also seems to have a connection to star beings and portals to multiple worlds and parallel realities. On arrival at Mount Shasta town, I was involved in a Pleiadian channeling circle where I had a vision of the stars communicating with the mountain through light code, and interconnected glowing grid lines lay over the entire earth. I have experienced these luminescent grid lines before. I have been told I can put my hand into them and connect my healing light with all the other lights doing their work across the planet. And by the way, I've had this same experience. If you've seen the movie X-Men, I think it's in the very first X-Men, the one with Patrick Stewart and Hugh Jackman, and Hugh Jackman has Cerebro, and he's able to connect with the other mutants. And then they show like the grid, the energetic grid of connecting psychically to the other mutants. I would say that is a really a very close mainstream representation of what that is like. It's a very legit thing. And it's weird as fuck at first. But then it gets really cool and fun and very enjoyable. So you're being called to do that right now, Sagittarius. I have been told I can put my hand into them and connect my healing light with all the other lights doing their work across the planet. Again, during my time at Mount Shasta, I came to understand that there have been many UFO sightings there, and I realized how connected the Lemurians were to star beings. Further research revealed several accounts of Lemurians being of mixed origins from throughout the universe. This place holds many stories, and I had my insights, but it felt right to keep the imagery for this card simple. I felt as if what was depicted spoke beyond the mind. I was quite perplexed at what the meaning of this card would be. I knew Mount Shasta would be an important card in the deck, but I didn't realize how significant it would be until the following was revealed. I planned to include symbols on the 10 chakra cards that would activate the chakras, but I wasn't sure how. The creation of these cards has been a profound unfolding, and when I sought guidance, I received the message that the chakra activation codes were in this Mount Shasta painting. Oh, that's cool, yeah. So there's chakra activating codes in this. There was a symbol for each of the chakras, and you can find them on the bottom left-hand side of the chakra cards in this deck. So in this image is the seed crystal that this whole deck is based around. So that's really cool. So yeah, this card is about origins. It's time to honor and look more deeply into your ancestry, both your bloodline and your etheric lineage. Do you have an affinity with any star beings? Connecting with them might allow your greater insight into your traits, your strengths and challenges, and solutions and opportunities. Perhaps you have a Lemurian connection. This card may also be encouraging you to visit sacred places you feel attracted to. They may have an intuitive message for you. Oh, beautiful. Alright. Thank you, my lovely fiery beings. I appreciate you all, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you, and we'll talk to you next time. Take care.